Namaste. I decided to make this video to tell what is my impression of what is happening in the world. Because I am getting messages from friends and from students, and I am observing what is going on. And it's true that we are going through perhaps one of the most important moments in our life, because everything is being shaken and questioned. But first of all, for us who practice yoga and for everybody else who is trying to awake, who is trying to understand, it's important that we try to understand the big picture, that we look from outside, from the top of the mountain, we look down and we see in a different way what is happening. Because if you are really honest, what is happening is not bad. It's not a punishment or something that came to destroy humankind. On the contrary, in my view, what is happening is very positive and is necessary. Because if you really look, we humans, we treat everything, nature, animals, other people, we treat everything as if it belongs to us. We kill animals, all of them, we destroy the forests, we destroy the environment, the air. We take for granted, we humans, that everything that is alive belongs to us. And this is a mistake. If you see how this happened, how this started, it was in a market where they sell wild animals for food. We just don't care about anything that is alive. And nature, or God, or creation, is perfect. And it has a tremendous wisdom that we cannot imagine. Suppose if you are a parent and you have a child who is behaving very bad, a child who doesn't respect, who fights, who argues, who makes problems. And you as a parent, what you do with all your love and your care, what you do with this child? You try to give a message, you try to make the child understand. You have a lot of patience. But then the child is not listening and goes a bit further, do something even worse. And then what the parents do, what you will do with your child? You tell them, go to your room, stay there, think about what you are doing. Now, God, Brahman, nature, is a loving Father who has infinite patience and unconditional love for our children, for us. We are the children. So what this disease is doing is exactly this. It's putting everybody at home. Stay at home, think about your life, think about what you are doing, what is important to you, and don't go out because you can die. You see the tremendous wisdom of creation and the compassion and the love, because we have done the most terrible things to this planet, and in return nature has just given us like this a code. It's a code. It's a message for us to remember that in fact nothing belongs to us. We are not the owner of this planet. It's not everything here to our disposal. This disease happened because we do not respect life. Every animal, the ant, the bird, the cow, the horse, the pig, the sheep, every animal, every living being with no exception has the right to live. It's simple, and we break this right because we think they are our property. This disease is a clear proof that nature is watching. The planet is taking care of itself. The higher realms of spiritual beings, of enlightened beings, is taking care of the planet, is aware of what is happening. So we as yogis, we are supposed to have knowledge. We are supposed to understand that as long as we don't respect nature, sooner or later nature will react. So now we are all having the most perfect opportunity to go deeper in our practice, to go deeper in ourselves, to take this period to do our sadhana, to learn, to study, to meditate, to take care of our health, to stay closer to other people. Because you see, for many people, this is the worst thing that can happen, is to stay at home with the family. Many people cannot stand to be with family. They cannot stand to be doing nothing at home. When it's totally the opposite. Now is the time for us to remain calm and completely confident that whatever is happening is always for the best and is to make us stronger, wiser, more aware, more awake. There is nothing to fear because everything is already decided. So I would like to ask to my friends and the yogis and everybody else to look at the big picture and understand. Look around. When you change the way you understand, you see what is happening. Your vibration changes and you begin to tune yourself with higher frequencies. And if you look around, is everything so beautiful? You see, spring is coming, nature is perfect. Look outside, the birds are back, the sun is back, everything is in harmony. The only disease on planet Earth is called mankind. The fact is that we are the virus in the planet. We are the ones who are killing, who are destroying. And from the moment you understand the difference, you see everything else different. So now, take advantage of this period to enlighten yourself. Please, open your mind to understand that the only purpose of this disease is to lift the awareness of mankind. is to make people to understand the higher meaning of everything else. And there are only two choices for us. First, if you don't understand, you're going to despair, all your paranoias will come out, and you go to the supermarket and you buy 300 kilos of toilet paper. The second choice we have is to understand, to accept that whatever is happening today and will keep happening is moved by a tremendous wisdom that we cannot understand. There is always wisdom and there is love. And today, if you had a special vision where you can see the spiritual world inside the material world, you will see billions of angels walking around the earth. For every human being on the planet, 7.5 billion humans, there is at least 3 times this number of spiritual beings here to give assistance, to help those who are open. You see? So what we should do, instead of being afraid of our own life, is to meditate, to study, to get your books, do your asana, go deeper in your practice, those positions that you still cannot do so nice, practice more, and pray for the others who are dying, because these people are going through a strong process of purification, and they have a lot of assistance in the spiritual world. They are having. Everything that is happening is with the only reason to make us lift our consciousness or understanding. That is the only thing. For many weeks and months I've been observing how the world is getting darker and darker and worse. In my mind, it was not possible that this was going to keep going on and on forever. Something has to happen, because, as I said in my other video, this is prophetic, this is biblical, this is in the Bhagavad Gita. Every time darkness grows too much to the point of losing control, light will manifest. The angels of heaven will move and do something to put a break in the destruction, in the ignorance. So please, everything is fine. Keep practicing. Do your Bhakti Yoga, pray, meditate, get into a routine every day, doing the same things every day. Wake up, meditate, eat, study, do your asana practice, stay with your family, do the things you need to do. And the more you see things happening, the more certain be that you are fine. Okay? Everything is fine, everything is well. Stop watching the news. We know already what is going on. We don't need to see the paranoia of people who don't understand. Because actually this is the point. The less you understand, the more despair you are. So my beautiful friends, I am going to make more yoga videos. And let's go, because now is the time to enlighten ourselves, to get our soul free and beautiful and shiny. Namaste, and I see you soon.